Welcome back to Theresa's Dad. My name is Theresa and I'm very much alive. What is this? I have an awful, garbage, filthy mouth, so viewer discretion is advised. But if you're not into that or weird stuff in general, this is definitely not the place for you. Feel free to exit the video here. No harm, no foul. But I'll remember our time fondly. Hello, my babies. What is with the hands today? Welcome to DEADMAS day. Whatever, it's a day. It's it's DEADMAS. And today I'm very excited because we get to talk about the new collection from Melt Cosmetics. If you've been living under a rock, Melt Cosmetics collaborated with the lovely Bailey Sarian on the Faithfully Yours collection, which I don't know why I have an accent, but whatever. Faithfully Yours collection. Oh, you know what I just realized I said faithfully? It's fatally, bitch, okay? Fatally Yours collection, not Faithfully Yours. All right, anyway, my brain is swelling. It's swelling from the eye glitters that I have on my eye holes, but we'll talk about that in a second. This collection was not sent to me in PR. I did purchase this with my own money. I picked it up on day one, and what did it retail for? 175 smackaroos. Oh, whew, all right. In this collection, not only do you get this, so I keep holding up this beautiful makeup bag / crossbody bag, but you also get this wonderful eyeshadow palette, an all matte eyeshadow palette. Ooh, ah. 2 eye gels, 2 different eyeliners, and 4 ultra matte mini lips, right? I guess they're mini, right? Mini lipsticks. They look mini, they feel mini, they are mini. Watch them not be mini. Probably like, no, those are full size, bitch. I'm like, really? Those are full size? Okay. No, I think those are full size lipsticks. Okay. They feel so small though. Hold on. Can I get another lip? Let me get like a different lipstick. Yeah, I don't know. This is like a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick, right? Like it's tiny. She's a baby. What is this? You're telling me this is not mini? This is mini, but apparently it's not. Anyway, as I say, great things come in small packages, so whatever, we'll leave it alone. I picked up this collection because one, I really do like Bailey Sarian. I like her overall style, and I really loved the eyeshadow palette. That was my hand. That wasn't me. Okay. Welcome to DEADMAS. Okay, so anyway, I picked this up because I love Bailey Sarian style, and I really, really love the idea of an all matte melt palette. Now, if you are new here, I don't know where I stand with Melt Cosmetics because I really, baby, I want to love them. I really do. But when it comes to their eyeshadow palettes, they are so hit or miss. And when it comes to the shimmers, I've had nothing but bad experience. Whether they got way too puffy and jumped out of the pan and crumbled all over my floor in my old Queens apartment, or the fact that one is now growing spores and has since left my house because it decided to start picking up hitchhikers and doing God knows what with them. But anyway, it's just been one science project after the next. But when Melt does it right, baby, they do it right. So I was really hoping that I was gonna get that experience with this palette. So yes, that's the reason why I picked it up. Now this collection will be launching actually the day that you're seeing this on December 4th. So if you are interested in picking this up, everything you need to know will be listed in the description box down below. I don't know if it's just like a Melt exclusive or if it's coming to Sephora. That I don't know, but whatever, the description box will have all that information there because that's future Theresa's problem, not present day. With that said, let's start with the bag first. The Fatally Yours heart bag retails for $30. A faux leather heart-shaped bag with a top zipper to fit your makeup staples. Comes with adjustable straps to wear as a crossbody or as a shoulder bag. The strap also detaches, allowing you to carry it as a handbag. If you're new here, a little bit about me is one, I'm a garbage person, but two, I love makeup bags. I fucking love them. And this week during DEADMAS, I will actually have my collection. So, all right, a lot of people have been asking about it, so I get to finally show you what I got. When I know a makeup collection is gonna come out and there's gonna be a bag, 9 out of 10 times I buy it just for the fucking bag. Because I just love how cute it is. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, this is adorable. And this is really nice. I think for $30, this is constructed beautifully. Compared to say like the Glam Light Ghost Face bag, where I had trouble with the zipper pull, this is everything. I love the feel of the faux leather. It's very soft, it's very supple. It's a lightweight bag too, so you're not gonna have to worry about it being too heavy. I love, love, love the zipper detail. I think that's adorable. I love how one side says Bailey, and you see her eyes, and then you have like, obviously like the Melt logo. When you do open her up, there's not that much room in the bag. You can get away with, say, some smaller items, but if you're looking to put like eyeshadow palettes, unless they're smaller eyeshadow palettes, they're really not gonna fit in here. Like I was trying to actually put the palette in here, and as you can tell, the palette, I mean, granted, Mel's palettes are usually fucking abnormally huge anyway, but like it just doesn't fit. So that's one thing. If you're looking to kind of cram a lot of shit in here, you can't. But if you want to just put your cell phone, for example. Ooh, okay. My cell phone fits like this, very haphazard. I have the big boy iPhone, whatever the fuck the new one is. I don't know, whatever, the big boy iPhone. It's huge. Basically, it's a giant fucking banana. Yeah, it doesn't fit in here. So you're very limited as to what you can put in here. So a little bit of makeup, maybe a card holder. That's really all you're gonna do. The thing though that I really appreciate is the strap. Can I tell you, being a bigger fucking bitch, okay, when there are things that are like crossbody bags, not every strap is created equally. And often us big bitches have to go to fucking Amazon or go somewhere else just to look for some sort of strap to comfortably fit all of this fucking love right here, okay? I am so happy to say that this is so good. So I extended it obviously to the longest point that I can, and it fits comfortably, and it fits actually right on my hip, which I really, really love. I just wish it was a little bit bigger because I could actually see myself kind of like wearing it. It's really kind of a cute little bag. So I wish it was a little bit bigger that I could put more shit in it. But I think if you're going out, you're doing some sort of like costume bullshit or whatever, this is actually perfect. Kudos to y'all for creating a strap or choosing a strap that's fucking long enough. Because nothing just butters my biscuit to know that there's short bullshit straps that only fit somebody that's like literally a toddler. And I'm like, who the fuck is this for? But anyway, so you can totally make this a crossbody. You can totally make this a shoulder bag, super cute. But here's the thing now. This is the thing where my misophonia comes in. And oh man, if you don't know what misophonia is, it is the stupidest fucking disorder in the world. Basically, anybody that makes any sort of sounds, I don't know, like chewing or breathing or fucking just existing, I want to kill them. I hate just annoying repetitive sounds. Someone going, someone maybe clearing their throat, crinkling of plastic bags, crinkling of water bottles. That just hurt my soul doing that. You get the drift. Basically, any sort of annoying fucking sound just irks me to my core. Now, if you're standing 5 feet from me and you say something, 9 out of 10 times I'm gonna go, huh? But my hearing is so good that I can hear the bass in some shitty fucking car 15 miles away. And my ears, they go up like a dog, and I hate it. Anyway, I say this because the actual zipper pulls, if you do not leave them at the top, and say you decide to like leave both of them at the bottom right here, so yesterday I was kind of like walking around my kitchen and I was like, oh, this is cute. Look at this bag. Look at me, Alex. Like whatever, showing him the goods. And I just kept jingling wherever I went. And the jingling got to the point where I just started to feel like fucking Ghost of Christmas Past. And I was like, what is this shit? I hated it. So that's when I realized, okay, if I just move the zippers to the top of the bag, if I choose to wear this out, then at least if I could flip both of the zippers the opposite way, it's not that bad. But yeah, it's loud. She's loud. But yeah, I think for me, I'm probably not going to use this so much as a crossbody bag. This is probably going to be more traditionally used as a makeup bag. And for that, I say thank you. This is really fucking cute. So I love this. I think $30, great fucking price point. Totally makes sense. Super smooth. Love it to fucking pieces. Just wish it was a little bit bigger, but that's fine. That's okay. So we love her. So far, we're off to a beautiful fucking start, right? Let's keep that energy going. So let's talk about the eyeshadow palette. The Fatally Yours Ultra Matte Eyeshadow Palette retails for $58. Carefully curated by Bailey Sarian herself, this palette includes 10 rich and velvety shades in our signature Ultra Matte formula. Unleash the boldness within you with this gorgeous grungy color story. Blendable, buildable, and ultra pigmented for the most unique color combinations every time. So I'm going to show you 2 looks that I created with this palette. I pretty much use almost every color with the exception of like maybe Mercury, Thallium. Oh, and lead. I didn't use that one. Okay, so there's 3. 3 out of the 10. That's not too shabby. Okay, anyway, so let's talk about the packaging. Packaging is super fucking cute. I love it. I think it's really adorable. It's consistent with other melt palettes, meaning they are just big as fuck. Big as fuck and heavy as all hell as well. Love that you get her little eyes right here. I just think it's just really, really pretty. When you do open her up, you do get a nice mirror as well as your little color story. And keep in mind, it is fucking messy as all hell. So I'm just gonna kind of put a little, video right here and wipe my hands off because I literally blew myself. fucking hate this. Okay. So messy. You're a messy little bitch. All right. Now I love, 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 love Melt's color stories. I usually find them to be so fun and so flirty and so good because I am a grungy ass bitch that just loves grungy ass things. So immediately when I saw this, I couldn't help but think about my Gemini palette. And there is like actually no real crossover, like maybe a little bit, but like not really though. I think this one probably has more of a crossover with 420 palette, but I decluttered that one because it was fucking garbage. So yeah, no. So I don't have that one. The other one I thought of too was the Beetlejuice, the recently deceased one. If you have that, here are the greens there. It kind of feels like within the same family, but not the same shades. So yeah, so if you have like these two palettes and you were thinking about picking up this one and you maybe didn't have the 420 palette, although you should fucking trash that one because it's gross anyway. But anywho, this would be perfect to get. I applaud Bailey and I applaud Melt for coming out with an all matte palette because that's where they shine the best. Their mattes, when done right, is so fucking good, and these are so good. I didn't have any sort of issues with application, blending them out. They were fucking perfect. I think the only thing that I probably experienced, I don't want to call it, I guess maybe a little bit of muddiness perhaps, was with the two shades Ricin and Phosgene. These two shades, they're kind of very, very, very similar. So I don't think I would necessarily use them within the same look because when you do use them, you don't really see a huge difference between the two shades. That's just something to keep in mind if you are using the palette and you want a little bit of like a gradient moment. Those two might be a little bit too similar. So you might not see like the biggest difference between the two. I think the worst thing maybe is the fallout of, hold please. Okay, I need to wipe you the fuck down, girl, because you are gross. And I don't understand where I'm getting all this excess fucking crumbles, but you're killing me right now, man. Every time I touch this palette, it's like I just get more blue shit on me and I don't even understand how. Oh my god. Okay. I'm not gonna pick this palette up anymore, okay? I'm not gonna do that. This is fucking, this is okay. Okay, you're trying to break me. You're trying to break me. We're not doing it though. We're not doing it today. I'm not giving you the satisfaction. I look like I touched some sort of fucking spore plant outside. And now it's starting to mix in my bloodstream and I'm gonna morph into a fucking plant. Okay, that's what it looks like right now and I hate it. But all right, anyway. Okay, so I would say the worst thing about this palette is the potential for massive fallout. And I only really noticed that with the more blue shades. It's not very easy to clean. So I kind of feel like I have on this side, like maybe, I don't know, it looks like maybe somebody like punched me and I just tried to cover it up a little bit. So I see a little bit of fallout like over here and it's just not very easy to clean. So of course, what do you do for that? Do your eye makeup first and then your base so you won't have to like really deal with this bullshit right now. I also felt there was a little bit of fallout with the cyanide shade too. That one was also a little bit difficult to clean as well as Phosgene. So just be careful when you're playing with it. Other than that, I don't have a bad thing to say about this palette. I think it's really, really nice. I enjoyed playing with it. I can't wait to take this stuff off, to keep playing with it, to make more grungy bog witch looks. I'm super fucking excited. And I'm just so happy that when I finally did get this into my hands, that I didn't feel like I was buying the same palette over and over again, you know what I mean? Melt definitely is consistent with their color story, especially like their grungier ones, and things can kind of look the same, but I'm just very, very happy that when I actually have them in hand, I'm like, oh, this does not look like this. They are two different things. I would say the palette is definitely something worth checking out, especially if you always wanted to try Melt. This is probably one of their better palettes. And you won't have to deal with the heartache that sometimes the shimmers bring in other palettes. So I think starting with an all matte palette is fucking fantastic. If I could change one thing, I think I would have wanted a lighter matte, and I feel like that is just something I have been saying, not just about this palette, but other palettes that I have been reviewing. I feel like I am just constantly going back to my setting powder to just blend out some of the edges, because since these shades are a little bit more on the medium tone side, myself being uncooked chicken, they are really, really saturated and very, very pigmented and very just dramatic, right? So if I wanted something a little bit softer, I have to go in with like my setting powder just to soften things up. And it's not the end of the world or anything like that, but that's something that I just feel like, I don't know, lately, a lot of palettes are just missing that one lighter matte for me. It's so funny. I don't know why. It's just like a constant theme lately. That is really one of the only things that I would actually change. Beyond that though, I think this is just fucking fantastic. Again, I cannot wait to keep playing with these. These are some really beautiful eyeshadows. I love the application. I loved how easy they were to blend. I didn't feel like I was sitting there jerking this palette off trying to make things look seamless. The shadows were so cooperative. They were just so cooperative that everything just worked really, really well. And I was able to create these really just beautiful, just grungy ass bog witch gradients, and I fucking love it. This is a great fall palette. I kind of wish that this was released maybe a little bit more towards September, because now that we are kind of like in the thick of, or actually we're not in winter yet, but we're almost in winter. Not that it fucking matters here. I live in Florida and it's fucking disgusting, but whatever. If I was home in New York, right? I look at this color story and I'm just like, oh, it kind of really just kind of gives me more fall than it does, say, the winter. So that's the only thing. I feel like as much as I do love this, I'm gravitating more towards like blues and purples and stuff like that. I don't know, I'm kind of going through something, I think, but whatever. Anyway, this was a fun get. I'm super happy that I picked this up, and I cannot wait to continue to play with this and have more fun with it, and just, I fucking love it. It's so good. Like I said, when Melt does something right, they should be celebrated. They really should. But often I feel like, especially in my experience with your last few releases, I haven't really been loving them, and they've just been major fuck ups for me. But now I'm like, I love you. You're in my good books again. So yes, keep making stuff like this. Please keep making these beautiful all matte palettes. I want more of this. Unless you figure out something with your shimmer formula, I don't want to fuck with them. I just want the mattes. Give me more mattes. Also, as much as I do love these grungy color stories, I kind of need to see something a little bit different. Hear me out. Hear me out. I like that all of these palettes definitely look like they're one big family. Like all of them are definitely within the same bloodline. But you know what? We need to kind of mix it up just a little bit. So I kind of hope in 2024 that, one, we do see all matte palettes, but we see different kinds of color stories. I want grungy, but there are other shades though within the grungy family. And I just want you guys to just go that way. Go this way. So yeah, anyway, this is fun. This was a lot of fucking fun. Can't wait to continue to play with it more. And I am grossed out with how much blue is on my hand. Oh my, I literally, where the fuck is this coming from? Also, low-key really happy that none of the shadows were puffy. So yay, thanks. Okay, let's move on to the glitter eye gels. The glitter eye gels retail for $22. This is Boom Slang, an acid green glitter that shifts silver when light reflects off of it. Wisteria is a violet sheer base packed with tiny blue and purple shimmers and multi-dimensional glitters. Refracts different colors when the light hits different angles. Both of these products are mess-free with a clear, self-adhesive gel base without needing glitter glue. Perfect for topping off any eyeshadow look. So when I saw these, I was like, there's no fucking way I'm gonna put these on my face. And then I thought to myself, girl, it's DEADMAS. I need to really just hurt myself. So why not do it with some glitter? So let's talk about my least favorite one, Boom Slang. This would have been more effective had the glitter been less chunky. I think it being so fucking Joann's Craft glitter that it just looks kind of stupid on me. It looks, I don't know, I kind of look fucked up and weird, and it reminds me of, oh God, it reminds me of like, you know, those kind of shitty palettes that you see sometimes on fucking Amazon or whatever, you know, that are like private labeled, some garbage bullshit that they had to go to hell and back for, you know what I mean? Like, anyway, so specific, but they usually have pressed glitters in them, and the pressed glitter always is like this really weird fucking gold shade. That's what this looks like, and I hate it. I hate it. But I was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna see what this looks like on top of this little matte eye look. Let's see how this goes. I think it could have been cool had the glitter been smaller. If the glitter matched the energy of this eye, I think it would have been fine. It would have been really good. But here's the thing now. Let me tell you the fun fact about this. These hurt. Okay? If you have sensitive eyes like myself, hi, I have sensitive eyes, the fucking burning that happens, oh bitch. I thought, okay. So when I applied my matte eyeshadow and then I gingerly, not even a lot, I actually took a brush, put it on the back of my hand, and then took that and kind of slowly stamped it on. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna lose an eye today. I'm gonna lose my eyeball today. This is not fucking good, Karen. I don't like this. So I was like, no, I'm just gonna let it go. I'm just gonna let it breathe. I'm gonna let it breathe. But it just got hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter, to the point where I was like, fuck, I am going to lose my eyelid. And then it stopped. And then I was like, oh, okay. So if you can like take about 2 minutes of pure fucking agony, but then know it's gonna be fine on the other side, maybe you might like this. Now, granted, not everybody has sensitive eyes. I am super sensitive, so my eyes are super sensitive to the point where some eyeshadows will stain my eyelids for fucking years. A piece of glitter gets into my eyeball. Next thing you know, I'm crying for 7 months. Like, that's how bad my eyes are. So I knew what I was going into because I was like, there's a good chance that this could burn my asshole, and it did. So I would say that's probably the worst part about this is the application. But beyond that though, these fuckers stay in place and it's actually quite impressive. They definitely dried down. I'm not experiencing any sort of glitter bukkake or any sort of weird shit. Like, she looks good. We like her. Again, I think it would have been more successful had the glitter been smaller. If it was smaller, I think it would look fucking sick. But the fact that it looks really big on my hooded eyes, I think it just looks kind of funny. I don't know. I'm not saying no to this product completely because I think in the future I would be interested into trying this again, except I think maybe I would, I don't know, like maybe I wouldn't put it all over the lid, maybe just like the center of the lid and kind of like just dot it on. I say that now, but probably not. I think I would actually do that with the other one, Wisteria, over this one, but I don't know. Also, I wanted it to be more like lime green and acidy, like it appears in the container, but I feel like it just pulls more gold. So that could also be due to the fact that maybe the eyeshadows that I chose kind of made it pull a little bit more like gross grungy gold. Maybe that's what it is, but I kind of want to try it again, even though it did burn me alive. I do want to try it again because I want to see if something changes perhaps when I use different colors, but I'm actually kind of surprised. I don't hate it, but I think it could have been done better. So moving on to Wisteria, this is perfect. This is actually really, really good. And again, oh, did it burn my ass? Oh, you bet it did, okay? And I actually was an asshole and I did this thinking, oh my God, this is gonna give me some relief. That made it worse. Doing this made it so much worse and I was actually really scared. I was like, oh no. But once it stopped though, everything just looks so fucking good. Look how cute it is. I love the little tiny glitter because it just, I don't know, like this side I feel like looks too much, but this side just makes it look so fucking cute because it's not like this huge like focal point. Like you have to like really look and see like, oh my God, like you have like this really beautiful sparkliness to your eyes. And people are gonna assume that it's a shimmer, but it's not. And I also love that when I do move my face side to side, I can see like, you know, the red and the blue and the white. It looks really fucking cool. This is awesome. And I love it. I love it over that dark blue shade. I think it looks so fucking pretty. This is good. Even with the pain killing me, I would totally wear this over and over and over again. I think this is the clear fucking winner here. And I can't wait to see what this is gonna look like over the purple shade. Oh my God, I can't wait to see that. Or, ooh, even the black. If you just did like a nice black smoky eye, ooh, that's gonna look fucking sick. This is good. So yeah, I'm a little sad that Boom Slang could have been a little bit better considering just, I don't know, like if it just had smaller glitter particles, I think it just would have looked really fucking sick and cute. But I'm happy to say that this glitter eye gel is actually fucking fantastic. I can't get over how quickly it does dry and I can't get over how there is literally no fallout, no bullshit, no nothing. It doesn't feel like there's cement on the eyelids. It actually kind of feels, I don't want to say entirely weightless because I do feel like I have a little something on my eyes, but I feel like I've had like eyeshadows or shimmers or multi-chromes that definitely weighed my eyelids down. This one, there is a little bit, like a tiny bit of weight, but nothing that is like super uncomfortable or anything like that. I am curious though to see how well this is going to clean up though. I am a little scared about that, but you know what? We'll cross that bridge when we cross that bridge. But overall though, I'm actually kind of happy that I did try these and I didn't write them off entirely because y'all know me, I don't fuck with glitter, especially when it comes to also eye gels. Being that I have hooded eyes, it usually looks very stupid on me. It always looks streaky and patchy and weird. This is like the perfect product. It's just, I don't know what's in it that burns me alive, but thankfully it subsides after 2 minutes. So yeah, these are good. So if you have sensitive eyes, just be on the lookout for that spicy butthole, but beyond that, she goes away. So let's move on to the next product, the eyeliners. The Ultra Matte Gel Liners retail for $22 a piece. First you have the shade Onyx. Our staple black is Bailey's Fave 2. Glides on effortlessly to create sharp lines for the boldest, longest wearing wing. Nightshade. This indigo gel liner looks purple in the jar and transforms as you apply it to an elegant, deep midnight blue. You know, I actually didn't even realize that the black shadow was something that they already had. That's very funny. And that's a little fuck up on my part. Sorry. Oh, I see. No, it's actually a little bit different. Oh, no, it's the same thing. Okay, no. I was like, oh, no, it's not. No, it's exactly the same. Do I have their black eyeliner? Actually, Actually, I don't think I have that because I feel like I have a lot of their colors. I just don't have the black one. So it's actually a welcome to my collection since I don't have many black gel eyeliners. And that's because I've been holding on to the M Cosmetics gel pencil forever. And they are so old that I should throw them away, but I refuse to because they still are really, really good. And they stopped making them because they suck, but whatever. Anyway, so yeah, this is good. Black gel eyeliner, totally fine, consistent with all of Melt's formulas, which means that they are pigmented. They last all day in the waterline, even for those that have sensitive watery eyes. They also look really, really good if you use them kind of as a little bit of a cream base. They're just perfect. They're good. So I'm a little kind of disappointed that it's just kind of like releasing an already existing shade. I wish maybe that Bailey did something a little bit different, but whatever, it's fine. She does love black eyeliner. It does make sense. I just wish that, I don't know, I'm a bitch. I just want more. I'm a bitch, I want more. So yeah, wish there was a little bit more there. When it comes to the Nightshade, this is really pretty and I like it and I think it's really cute. When I put the shade in my waterline, it definitely is really, really, really deep, very pigmented. So I didn't really have to kind of go back in to build it up. So I was able to take a little bit of product and just like coat my whole waterline, which is perfect. And that's again, what I love about Melt Cosmetics is that a little bit goes a long way. I don't have a bad thing to say about it. I think it's really, really pretty. It's definitely like a fun, deep galaxy purple. And I can't wait to kind of use this as a base to make like a really beautiful, like deep purple smoky eye. But yeah, if you are a fan of the gel eyeliners, then you're gonna be a fan of these. These are fucking great. I just wish that it was a different color other than black, but whatever. Okay, moving on to the last thing in this collection, which are the lipsticks. The Ultra Matte lipstick retails for $22. Wolfsbane is a deep black cherry. Nutmeg is a light nutmeg brown. Hemlock is a medium mahogany brown. And Gallerina is an ultra light pink nude. Okay, first and foremost, I am just still shocked that these are full size because they are so small. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. What I have on my lips right now is actually a combination of 3 of them with a little bit of this lip oil from Milani because the colors on their own are fucking terrifying. They are terrifying on me. They do not look good on me. They look horrible on me. It looks like either I'm eating out of the toilet for at least 2 of them. One looks better, but still something that I wouldn't wear every day. And then of course the light pink one, Gallerina, I look like I'm squandering my retirement savings at a fucking casino floor. Like I've been sitting there for 3 days. I have so many stains on my sweatshirt that's half leopard and has spangly shit all over it. I'm smoking Pall Malls.
And I sound like this.
Okay, that's what that lipstick did to me and I hated it. But if I combine Gallerina, Nutmeg, and Hemlock, this is pretty. It's a pain in the ass, but it's fucking pretty though. Okay, so first and foremost, the bullets, each one, the design, beautiful. I think they're so fucking gorgeous. I love the little embossing in it. It's so cute. I love every fucking second of it. In terms of application, I think the worst one is Wolfsbane. This, I was like, this has to be fucking cement. This was the driest lipstick I have ever tried in my life. And I don't understand it because all of them are ultra matte. It was actually funny because before I even realized they were ultra matte, when I did start applying it, I started with the darkest one first because dark lipstick just never really looks good on me. It always looks messy. It looks like I'm eating out of the toilet. It looks fucked up, right? So when I applied this, I was like, shit, this actually kind of hurts. It felt very, very stiff and uncomfortable and shitty and awful. And it took like fucking 35 minutes to finally get in the lines correctly. It was so bad. But anyway, when I was done with that and I took it off and I started with the next product was so creamy that I assumed it was a satin lipstick. And I'm like, how the fuck is that possible? So knowing that all of these are ultra matte and one of the formulas is so stiff that it feels like cement and the other ones feel like a satin doesn't make any fucking sense at all. I don't get it. I don't get it. But yeah, I would say both the brown shades, Nutmeg and Hemlock, felt probably the creamiest, then followed by Gallerina, and then of course the worst one being Wolfsbane. But yeah, I'm not a fan of these. I wanted to like the colors so much more, and I think when I saw them in the promotional photo, I was like, okay, they're gonna look really good on me. And this is like a total preference thing, okay? Total fucking preference thing. But when I applied them, I was like, oh no, these do not look good on me whatsoever. I fucking hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. But when I combine all 3 of them and I use a little bit of Milani, I love it. I'm all about it. So more of this, please. Can I have more of this? I'll do a fucking Frankenstein lipstick just to make these work. But beyond that, just talking about the formula itself, yeah, they're okay. They're not my favorite thing from this collection or my favorite lipstick ever. A little bit about me, besides being a garbage person with an awful garbage mouth, I don't like matte things. I really don't, because I am a dry bitch, and I like hydration. I live for hydration. So I knew kind of going into this, I wasn't going to be like a huge fan of it, but I was kind of hoping that, all right, even though it's ultra matte, maybe it's not too soul sucking, and maybe it won't be so bad. And for me, I'm happy to say that at least 3 of them didn't feel truly awful. It was just the first one. The first one did not feel good, but the other ones definitely were more of a comfortable matte. So that's good. It's just the colors were not for me, and that's fine, because not everything is meant for everybody, and that's cool. So if you're somebody that loves these colors, wears these colors, rocks these colors, fucking have them. You can have all of them. I don't give a shit, because there are other things in this collection that I enjoy. So it's fine. It's totally fine. So yeah, not my favorite. I think out of everything, these are probably my least favorite out of the whole collection. The fact that I like the eye gels more, that's really telling. So yeah. Anyway, the other thing that was also kind of nice about the formula, with the exception of like the darkest shade, I felt like it was like a nice even application. I didn't feel like I needed to like sit and build up the product or anything like that. It was very, very opaque. It was just the first one. I don't know, maybe I got a dud or something, but it was just like way too hard and difficult and just shitty. I didn't feel like it was kind of bleeding into the outer corners or getting in my teeth or just getting messy or anything like that. Unlike the literal eyeshadow palette that's trying to ruin my life. But beyond that though, I didn't feel like that was happening. So again, least favorite thing out of the whole collection, but not like the worst product. I think if you did buy the whole thing, I don't think you're going to be disappointed, because there's a lot more positives than there are negatives, so that's good. But if you can only get like maybe 1 or 2 things, I would totally recommend getting the eyeshadow palette and the bag. I think the bag is really just fucking cute. Then it would be the eye gels, then the eyeliner, which is funny because I love their eyeliner, but I just think in terms of color, they're not as unique as some of their other collaborations that Melt has come out with, you know, like Nightmare Before Christmas, for example, you know, or Beetlejuice or whatever. Like, I just don't think, like, you know, the colors are pretty, but like they're not colors that you like really need to get. So I would say the Wisteria eye gel is way more interesting and just unique and definitely worth picking up. And then the last thing I guess would be the lipstick, right? Whether you want to go with a lot lizard or eating out of the toilet, that's up to you. So yeah, overall, I'm actually very happy, and I didn't feel like I wasted my money, which is fucking great, because I usually kind of feel like I come to that crossroads a lot with Melt, but today we ended on a high note and I love it and appreciate it. So congratulations to Bailey Sarian. I think you did a fantastic fucking job, and kudos for you, and keep on being you, boo. Melt, please, more of this. More of this, please. Less of whatever the fuck else you're doing, but more of this. All right. That's all I got. Now I want to hear from y'all. Let me know down below. Did you pick this up day 1, or are you going to be picking this up today? Or are you going to be skipping out? Let me know, because I love hearing from you. And of course, I want to say thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. As always, feel free to like, comment, hit that subscribe button. It's free, and hit that bell icon for notification of all my future posts. Follow me on Instagram, Threads, and to my beautiful, wonderful YouTube members and patrons, thank you so much for keeping this delicious, disgusting, filthy, trashy, really filthy, really gross, really nasty, garbage boat afloat. I couldn't do without you. I love your adorable little delicious faces, and I just want to gobble you all up so you live inside my belly and we can be one. If you want to know what is currently on my face, everything you need to know will be listed in the description box down below. And of course, I'll see y'all bitches tomorrow. Bye!